Hey, Aquarius. This is an astrological report for you for the month of April 2025. And we start the month out with a big eclipse in your third house, which would have potentially shifted your location, your living location, or we could say causing you to be very, very busy and suddenly having to make a lot of decisions and choices, but also potentially really shifting your mind and your perception about things, something maybe learning something that completely surprises you and shifts your perception about things. And then when the sun moves into your fourth house on the 19th, and this is a part of the month where a lot of big shifts are occurring for a lot of people. So expect big shifts and changes in the center of the month around starting around the 13th when Venus stations direct and Mercury stations direct. So things are going to feel like they're going forward and there's a lot of busyness because those planets are going direct into your third house on the 16th and 30th. So that's going to sort of create quite a bit of whirlwind of activity. And that also happens when the Saturn and the North nodes are conjoining in your second house on April 14th at 26 degrees of Pisces. So there's something going on about your finances and your money and the way that you make money that's going to take a big turnaround and a big shift. And it's most likely has a lot to do with this eclipse in the third house, which could actually also be a new business coming in, ending a business and starting a new business. But depending on what else is going on in your chart, there is some sort of busy new beginning and a shift in how you earn your income and how money is made into a much more aligned, shall we say, a way of earning income or a new sort of shift and a new big decision you're going to make around your income or possessions or even valuing yourself could be a big shift. All of this can happen at the same time. But basically a big decision concerning how you earn your money, a big shift in your income, basically, how you make your money. And it's going to involve making a choice. And this choice is a choice that you'll be able to commit to, and it is stable and steady for a long period of time, maybe 29 years. And then we do have the sun moving into your fourth house on the 14th and this new moon on the 27th in your fourth house. So some sort of new beginning, perhaps a new location, a new place of living. Um, Showing up or like investing in a new piece of property or selling a piece of property, maybe deciding to sell a piece of property that does bring you quite a bit of income. That could be a big choice that you make. Um, so this new moon in your fourth house, if that's the case, then you have a new auspicious beginning in a new investment or real estate or that will bring you quite a bit of long-term financial stability. Also, you could be signing up for a long mortgage, or you could just be starting a new family and getting married and other things going on in your chart. Like, for instance, the Mars hitting into your seventh house on the 18th could indicate a new passionate relationship or a relationship taking to the next level, or if you're in your steady long-term relationship, a new inspired, collaborative, um, inspired, shall we say, project to do together. Sometimes seventh house can be real estate agreements, can be signing a contract with a lawyer, but um, something involving your finances and real estate are shifting and a busyness occurring in the mid-month that's basically a whirlwind of busyness around these changes that are occurring for you. Don't, and then we have the full moon in Libra, which is in your ninth house, which could indicate travel or a joint soul contracted dharmic, shall we say, like your calling, your purpose becomes very clear, and basically sign contracts because you have Mars in your seventh house, and then you have the full moon in Libra, which could be a relationship, contract, partnership, contract agreement to take something forward involving perhaps travel, collective writing projects, teaching, or What else could Libra over the ninth be? Law. It could be that you decide to start studying law or going to school to learn something, um, or to travel and learn or teach. All ninth house things. Basically, the full moon being there, it's like in a culmination of a chapter because full moons usually sort of end previous chapters. So perhaps a contract with, you could say you could be ending a job or a field or line of work, and it could have been involving the law or some kind of a contracted job, which you then end this contract because you've seen a more aligned dharmic path that fulfills you more. So to wrap up this month and make it all a cohesive concept, let's put it that way, this is a month where you're going to be liberating yourselves financially from a stuck and constraint situation with that North Node and Saturn in your second house, where you make a big financial decision and perhaps invest in something or sell something or make a financial change in the way that you earn your income, um, that liberates you to a new beginning in real estate properties, living situations, and perhaps relocating in a different environment around you because of all that third house placement, busyness, moving, short distance travel, communication, emails. So this is a very busy month for Aquarius in the mid-month when some big shift occurs where it looks like you're moving or you're making some sort of real estate deal which liberates you, enables you to travel and explore the world, or perhaps totally move to a different country, even. So, big shifts for Aquarius, liberating yourselves through some sort of financial decision that then enables you to sort of relocate and travel and or perhaps invest in other real estate properties that bring in a stable income for a long time. All right, I hope that's helpful. Namaste.